think again, you want a guy that can move the team. Obviously, I think we feel very good. We're going to be able to run the football. We want guys that can throw completions, but also when the opportunity presents itself to push it down the field, make plays. We have good skilled players, so certainly they don't have to make the perfect throw every time. But again, what I'm used to is consistent play quarterback. And I think that's what they've certainly had here, a guy that goes out and takes care of the football. And I hate the word or term manage the game. We're not looking for that. We want a guy to go out there and make plays as well. Certainly there's going to be a lot of vertical elements to what we do. And, but at the end of the day, their job is to move the team and score points.
And we were out there today when Justin Scott Weston went out with some sort of a leg injury or whatnot. Anything you can say about him, but also the rest of your receivers, though, are you starting to get guys to maybe take steps forward to be comfortable as far as any kind of rotation? I know Coach Rick said he's making 5 right now.
Yeah,
well, comfortable with.
Yeah, certainly. Coach will speak to the injuries. I don't know. I was going through practice, but again, what's been fun for me is to see some of the young guys step up for sure. I think Malcolm's had a really good camp. Reggie Davis certainly. Certainly Isaiah McKenzie had a great spring. So again, is there a number count? No. But again, we do know that there's some young guys that we're kind of counting on that need to come in and pick up what we're doing and make plays. Obviously, guys have done that. But again, in terms of numbers, luckily for us, we've got tight ends that we can use. And we want to keep people off balance with multiple personnel grouping. So whether it's tight ends, receivers, running backs, whatever it is, we're going to make people kind of prepare for a lot of different looks.
Or tempo goes for the offense. You're able to go as fast as you would like to see the team go at this point in time.
It's as fast as I've ever been around. I mean, these guys are obviously used to it. It's pretty impressive, to tell you the truth. So I'm very pleased with it. Again, they're used to it, so I'm the one that's new. Yeah, it's been tempo's been very good.
You're still a tempo team, or you're huddle?
No, we do a little bit of both, but the starting point is we got some tempo packages that we like, and again, when we go tempo, we go pretty fast.
Brian, did you want this quarterback thing? Is it unfolding like you wanted it to, or did you want someone to grab it by now?
Well, again, I think we figured it would probably take some time, and we think it's going to take some time. And again, I spoke to this a little bit earlier, but we'll make the decision when we feel really good about the decision. And again, I think we're still a little ways away, and those guys know that every opportunity, every snap's important.
When you looked at Grayson when he was available from Virginia, what did you see in his film or his makeup that you wanted him on your team?
Well, obviously, first thing jumped out at you was a guy that had some game experience. We were certainly looking to add some of that. A guy that graduates from Virginia in 3 years, certainly he's smart. But again, you watch his film. He made a lot of throws, made a lot of plays, and so there was enough to go on where you felt good about adding a guy like that to the mix. And again, I spoke earlier. I think he's done a great job picking up the system, but it's certainly long from over. I think the quarterback battle.
What's your situation at fullback right now?
Again, we're rolling a lot of guys through. Again, fullbacks are a position that normally kind of they take some pounding, but you got Christian Payne, obviously. You got Quavon, obviously. Those guys have been getting the majority of the reps, doing a really good job for us. Turner Fortin has been in camp, and so there's a lot of bodies that we're looking, and those guys take quite a pounding after the offensive line. Those are probably the guys that need the most treatment to take care of those bruises and contusions. But those guys have done a nice job for us, and again, Quavon's the eldest statement in the room of those guys, but Christian's done a nice job as well.